Hello and welcome to a live game of the CEL EuroLeague between Turba with Panathinaikos and Yanis Moskolius from Greece with Olympiacos. And as we see now, they are doing their starting lineup and also the bench that Turba is now aligning. Turba now, last season, he was in the quarterfinals and he lost the quarterfinal series against the current leader of the CEL EuroLeague, against Luka Vujasinovic, who is now at Real Madrid. He lost the series in a tight 5-game series, 2-3. And Yanis Moskolius made it into the Final Four, where he ended up as the third place in the CEL EuroLeague. Right now, Turba is looking better in the standings in the CEL EuroLeague. As before the game starts, 17 wins and 3 losses for Panathinaikos, and Turba on the second place with 85% win rate. Meanwhile, Olympiacos, Yanis Moskolius with 13 wins and 7 losses in 20 games with 65% win rate on the 7th spot, which is play-in. Their current form: within the last 5 games, Turba won all 5 games, 5 of 5. And the same is also for Yanis with Olympiacos. As we're now waiting for both to start. Welcome to the virtual Waka or Telecom Arena in Athens. And immediately the first settings that are made for both players. We'll see the screen of Yanis Moskolius, who is on the top left controlling Olympiacos. He's the local in the CEL EuroLeague, as he also lives nearby the Peace and Friendship Arena of Olympiacos. And Turba is from Serbia. Changes have been made. Now we see finally the screen of Yanis. And they are also finally about to start. First attack will be for Olympiacos. The away team here. Tyson Ward with a nice drive, and we see how explosive he is. And the first points in this game are for Olympiacos for the away team. And after the first minutes of playing, it's 5-2 for Olympiacos. And still now, as Kendrick Nunn has the chance to go to the basket, he got fouled on an attempt. So he goes to the foul line, hits the first, and hits the second to make it a 1-point game. And 8-4 is now the result, as we see that Olympiacos is controlled by Giannis Moskoulis on the top left. Don't get confused, on the top right is Panathinaikos gamer Turba, and he's the home team player. Panathinaikos in white here, what a slam. And it's still a one-possession game. Good pass inside. Milutinov against Lesor, kicks it out, walk up. He seems to be hurt for that game, but he plays nice assist inside. Milutinov scores the easy bucket from inside the paint. And another pause is taken as Olympiacos leads 13-6. And changes are made by Turba, and as I already said that we see the screen of Giannis Moskoulis, Olympiacos player. And after this timeout, we continue now with another possession for Panathinaikos. Osman outside gets a screen from Lesor. Osman on the three-pointer of the pick and roll, and he makes it for a 13-9. But still Olympiacos up in this game. Another steal for Panathinaikos, and none scores inside. Easy bucket. Walk up, strain from Ward, and it seems that Panathinaikos plays something like a zone, but he switched it back to a man-to-man. Nunn tries to go over the screen. Milutinov misses on a quite easy attempt at the basket. And now Panathinaikos with Grant inside, kicks it out. Bad pass, intercepted by the Bulgarian, Sasha Vezenkov. And wow, Milutinov stepped out of bounds. He does have to take better care of the ball. Nunn walk up on him. We know that walk up is a very good defender, so very nice matchup that has been set here, but Fournier is sleeping in defense. So something that we also heard at the derby that was just recently in the real-life EuroLeague, where Olympiacos took over and won it. And Olympiacos fans say that Fournier and Dorsey shouldn't be at the same time on the floor, which is not the case here, but Fournier also not really a good defender, and also recently not really been a factor in real-life EuroLeague. Vezenkov on the drive and the foul. And the two MVP candidates of last year in the matchup, Kendrick Nunn with the foul and Sasha with a perfect three-point play. And Giannis still up in the lead by 3. But as we know, that is something that Turba, it's for Turba, he like still remains without emotions, remains with the control of the game and also controlling his emotions. Juancho for 3 misses. So for now, the shots are not falling for Turba, which we got used to it that they actually fall, and now another jump shot missed from the perimeter. Ward pick and pop with Vezenkov. Ward on the drive, and the Olympiacos offense really running on all cylinders. 7 for 8 from the field. Slukas, another miss, a quick shot for Turba, and he has to take care now to not get this game to slide away like it seemed that it has been in the real life. This EuroLeague game where Olympiacos was up by 15 in the first quarter. Powell came back in the second quarter as the second lineup came in. However, now another foul. The second team foul for Olympiacos in the first quarter. Thomas Walkup with the first personal foul. Ran outside against Fournier. Wanchu, another open shot, and he makes it 16-18. This time Wanchu takes care of business, so does Fournier on the other side. Immediate answer by Giannis and even Fournier. Nice pass inside. Lesor, nice fake. And Dante Hull jumped on the fake. So easy buckets for Turba, controlling the French big man Mattia Lesor. Tilikina takes it on the other side after a bunch of off-ball screens. Fournier, it was a tough pass to handle and to control, but good hands by Fournier. Tilikina with a long mid-range. Not a good decision here. And that's gonna be an offensive foul against Cedi Osman as Sasha Vezenkov draws the foul. 21-18, the small lead for Olympiacos. Tilikina, Slukas running after him. Kicks it out. Dorsey, long two. He was slightly inside the perimeter. 5-point lead for Olympiacos. Wow, what a shot by TJ Shorts from mid-range. Really a mid-range specialist. The former Paris basketball player, TJ Shorts. Tilikina kicks it out. Ward, a lot of space against his former teammate, TJ Shorts, who came out. Not a good outcome for Olympiacos in this possession. Shorts, yep, and the pass is intercepted. As now Farid with the block against Tyson Ward. Slukas, quick pass, Shorts, and Holmes was completely open under the basket, but Turba maybe didn't realize, and that is an illegal screen indeed. 23-20 the result. So after the first quarter, Olympiacos leads 23-20. After the first 8 minutes of the playing time, as you know, quarter minutes are 8 in the CEL EuroLeague. And now we are back for the action immediately for the second quarter. Pass almost intercepted. Kicks it out. Kendrick Nunn will get a screen from Farid. Tough shot off one leg. He misses. And rebound secured by Alec Peters. Tilikina in the high post, two-man action with Peters. He'll get the screen for a shot at the other end. It wasn't quite open, so Alec Peters still without a point in the game. Oh, that's a tough decision. Transition takes. So unfortunately, in the EuroLeague, we cannot turn off the NBA rules, so that's why there's transition take. Kendrick Nunn with the three-pointer, and the first lead for Turba and Panathinaikos And we see down there the statistics, Kendrick Nunn 27.7 points per game when he's playing at home. So quite a factor, of course, for Turba, especially recently. Tilikina picks it out. Oh, what a bad pass, intercepted. Fast break opportunity, Nunn inside for Reed, the animal. Scores with that standing dunk. Timeout called for Olympiacos, and it was just about time as Giannis is down by 5, so it's not like he just gave up the lead. Now the lead even grows for Turba, and yeah, it's pretty common for Turba that he is getting better with the game while the game is going into the second quarter. Especially in the second half, something that is not typical for all the other players. However, Dante Hall kicks it out, and a good defense now by Panathinaikos. We see a 2-3 zone. Dorsey inside, good defense, a lot of hands with white jerseys. It's Lucas, just passes by Tilikina, what a block and recovery, help side by Dante Hall. Dorsey for 3! And that was very important for Olympiacos in this case. And then now it's again a one-possession game, Nunn on the other end. And wow, that's a foul call. And Tilikina is angry on that. And you could also like see with one eye that Giannis on the top left, he was kind of not really satisfied with that call, of course. And it's a 3-point game, so still a one-possession game. 3 steals so far for Panathinaikos. Another one here, a bad pass from Giannis. Nunn, defended by Tilikina. Holmes inside. Powers his way through against Alec Peters and scores inside. As Panathinaikos has 10, Olympiacos has 2 points of turnovers. Tilikina still quiet and silent on the scoreboard. 2-3 zone again from Turba and Panathinaikos. And another charging foul. Great position by Kendrick Nunn. So possession goes back to the home team. Nunn and Tilikina on him. Nunn with a lot of screens, goes left and right, scored by Eurocup on the wing, 34-26. Tilikina, Nunn couldn't find over the screen. Good screen from Peters and Fournier from the corner. 5-point game in favor of Panathinaikos. Nunn, defended by Tilikina. What a nice shot, another one by Eurocup. And Panathinaikos up by 8. Nunn, and the ball goes out of bounds, but it should stay with Panathinaikos. Four seconds on the shot clock. Nunn has to get a shot off. 2 men on him. Good defense by Olympiacos, and the rebound secured by Dante Hall. Chance now to make it quick, but Kendrick Nunn is on his feet. Nah, not really! As Tilikina goes inside and scores. Nice slam. Just wanted to say good defense by none, but there Tilikina just goes for the slam. And after this steal and turnover, the chance for Olympiacos to make it again a one-possession game. Peters, he's a very good three-point shooter. Holmes is on him. Oh, tough shot. And also the timing too early from Giannis. None. Guarded by Tilikina again. So this is a matchup on both ends of the floor. Although Nan has more points on the scoreboard, Tilikina is doing a good job when Giannis is controlling him, especially on defense. Rogavopoulos, bad pass. He tried to find the animal inside. Dorsey. Tilikina. No need to rush things, Giannis here. Wants to get a good open shot. Tilikina. Kicks it out. Peters, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Now he has to find something. Great recovery from Holmes. And that makes it 3.1 on the shot clock. Vezenkov. Good coverage. Has to take that shot. Tough shot. Rebound secured by the animal. None. Against Dorsey. This time. Dorsey not really a good defender, as we know. Rokavopoulos for 3. This time he misses. After 2 in a row he hit. Fournier, mid-range, money, and a timeout called for Panathinaikos. Back into it as there was a quick shot now from Panathinaikos, and Turba hasn't scored now for a bit more than 3 minutes. 0 points for Panathinaikos in this time frame. Dorsey, another bucket, and the game is tied. And it's just how we want it to be, the Greek derby in the Cyber EuroLeague. 15 from 27 for Olympiacos from the field. And Lesor, good fakes. Milutinov was just faked out completely. And Panathinaikos already with 10 assists today, 16.6 so far. The average in the Cyber EuroLeague. Dorsey, tough shot, doesn't hit it. He came off screens though, but the defense was there. Shorts, defended by Vezenkov, so Giannis immediately switches. And yeah, probably actually good foul there, so he can set up his defense. Shorts, Dorsey is on him as a matchup. And a screen comes. Guancho, probably a pick and pop. Yes, it is. Will he take the shot? No. And now Cedi Osman scores on the drive to make it a 4-point game. 14 points. Yeah, now it's a bit more than 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Till the end of the first half. Walk up. A lot of space. Giannis was actually surprised. Wants to take the last shot. He does. Maybe he should have gone for the layup with walk up. 41-37. Both teams are on fire. 59% from the field for Panathinaikos and Turba from Serbia, and 52% for Giannis Moskoulias from Greece, who's controlling Olympiacos. And immediately back for second half action and 2 quarters with 8 minutes each to be played. Fournier, nice steal against Lesor. Ward inside and draws the foul. We didn't see a lot of fouls in this game, although we expected a very physical one. Tyson Ward hits the first, misses the second. Rebound by Juancho. Lucas, and good foul in the own half court, so no fast break fouls here. Good tactical foul to set up the half court defense. Shorts on 2 screens. Lesor jumps up. Milutinov is back in position, gets his offensive rebound and scores. Great positioning from the French big man. 5-point lead for Turba. Very, very good game so far. Walk up. Kicks it out. Sasha Vezenkov for 3. Wide open. Milutinov almost with the putback slam. Misses it. The other end. Lesor scores. Well, that hurts a lot when you don't score the putback down on the one end and you immediately receive a basket on the other one. So, wow, that makes it a 4-point game again. Nice one and very important bucket for Giannis and Olympiacos. Even Fournier with the 3-pointer. Lesor another 2. So yeah, immediately the ball is taken. There has to be more defense on Lesor inside. So that's what Giannis will now actually change the defense. And that's very smart. In this situation, it seems like the big guys are actually overpowering, and that makes the difference so far. +6 in the POV of Panathinaikos. Oh, great defense by Turban. Oh, wow, that's a hard push off there. Walk-up is frustrated. Maybe he needs a break. However, he will jump against TJ Short. Should have the advantage. So, yeah, he also wins the jump ball. Quick foul by Shorts. I think just to make some substitutions actually to come in, as they're far away from the foul limit for this quarter. The team foul limit. Tyson Ward. Oh, wow, actually a good idea on the slip. Osman, however, finishes the dunk, and another one where it seemed to be an easy opportunity on the one end for Olympiacos. Hard fought, good shot, and results in easy bucket on the other end. So Olympiacos is working a lot more for the buckets. Nice pick and roll, and finally something from the Serbian big guy, Nikola Milutinov. Nunn. Another 3 from Kendrick Nunn. And the game might actually slide away if we don't see a good shot and score here. Oh, wow, that's a foul on the 3-point shot. And Giannis took a very wild shot from the 3-pointer. Very much outside of the perimeter, but he got fouled. He makes 2 out of 2 and 3 out of 3. And he's back in it, 46-52. They still need a stop and a score, but they can just not stop Kendrick Nunn now. 13 minutes, 13 points, 57% from the field for Kendrick Nunn. Montemoris kicks it out. Milutinov on the corner somehow. Of course, not really a shooter. So not reasonable to take a shot there. Fournier inside, scores through the traffic. 19 points tonight, so very good game for Evan Fournier. 8 in this quarter alone. Montemoris now has to take care of Nunn in the defense. There's no help side waiting. Now it comes. Good defense from Milutinov. Also Sasha Vezenkov was there. Sasha also hurt right now, so he'll struggle with his attributes, but that's something that is like in real life. So Fournier misses. Fournier might get fatigued now. So is Sasha a little bit. Ward with full energy. Kendrick Nunn drives inside. Oh wow, that's a foul call that could have been challenged. Tyson Ward with his first foul. 13 points and 5 assists tonight. Now makes it 14 on the scoreboard and might make it 15 if he makes it, so he does. 15 points and 5 assists for Kendrick Nunn and Turba. Fournier. Actually, good defense there. Wow, fights over the screen. Good defense by Panathinaikos. Peters takes 3 seconds. Now something has to happen. Fournier, tough shot. Dante has to fight for the rebound. He couldn't secure it. On the other end, another miss. But Panathinaikos now with way better momentum Wow, what a rebound from Peters, and that was quite some strange actions following one after the other. Tilikina with a nice mid-range long two. However, could have stepped one step to the three-point line and actually be behind the three-point line. Oh, nice drive. Yeah, so Giannis has to tidy up a little bit, maybe stop the drive of Kendrick Nunn, because this is now have been the biggest factor for Panathinaikos. Tilikina drives inside and scores. Very good offensive awareness by Giannis here to find the open man and to attack the open lane. Nunn tries an isolation against Tilikina. Very good defense, has to kick it out. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Juancho has an awful lot of space, and that's a bucket, of course, from the three-point line for the Spanish sharpshooter. 9-point differential. Nice dunk by Tilikina. Once again makes it double digits for him. 6 points from mid-range, 10 overall, and 7-point differential. Let's see if Giannis can come back before the end of the third quarter. And yeah, that's offensive 3 seconds. That took just too long with those moves, and Turba wasn't very sure if he should go up in this case for a slam. And bodying up Alec Peters, but Tyler Dorsey with a very, very important three-pointer. 4-point game. What a game we have in store. Almost intercepted. Holmes against Peters. Holmes couldn't score. Rebound by Farid. He has to take the ball out. Otherwise, it's going to be another 3-second goal. Rokavopoulos. What a three-pointer right in the face of the defender. And less than 1 minute to be played in the third quarter. Peters kicks it out. Hall posting up. Peters setting it up once again, but 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Good fake by Dorsey. Tough shot and nice follow-up by Dante Hall. 15 for 29, 16 for 27. The field goals for both teams, respectively, for Olympiacos and Panathinaikos. Shorts on the drive. Wow, that's a foul on Peters that I actually have to tell you that was not a foul at all. Very good defense by Giannis. And he hits only one, so you can say ball don't lie at least half of the time. Ward kicks it out, swings it to the other side. Dorsey, wide open shot, he misses. Very good rebound by Dante Hall. Ward, so now it's a 5-out of Olympiacos. I don't know why, but he had to take that shot. 6-point lead for Panathinaikos at the end of the third. Back at it for the fourth quarter, and it starts immediately with a turnover of Olympiacos. Not really a good start, and a foul in transition. So a 7-point lead for Turba, but Turba wants to talk it over now at the 66-59 result. And we continue the action for the very last 8 minutes in this game. Wow, what a tough bucket. After the hop step. Monte Morris screen from Shaq McKissick wasn't really a success. What a great interception. Good hands. Lesor! Off the self alley-oop. And we see the first time a double-digit lead for Panathinaikos and Turba. What a dunk by Lesor. That's crazy to pull this up in a derby, actually. Juancho. Screen by Lesor. Gets it to Shorts. Pick and pop action with Juancho, but he decides to go to the basket with none. Wasn't the best decision. Quick shot with Sasha Vezenkov. I don't know why he had a lot of time. So now on the other end, good defense from Sasha, and that's important for Olympiacos because they haven't scored for more than 2 minutes. Morris to Dorsey. It's already double digits, 10 points for Dorsey, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Dorsey on the drive, misses, and Vezenkov couldn't secure the rebound. Juancho is there to secure the board, and Giannis has to be careful now to stay calm, to take good shots. Dorsey following Kendrick Nunn, inside scores another one, and it's a 13-point lead for Turba and Panathinaikos against Giannis, who now scores with Montemoris. Giannis has won 5 games in a row, but hasn't been really consistent throughout the whole season so far, finding himself on a play-in spot on the 7th spot, while Turba is second. Cedi Osman, awful lot of space, and now Turba is running on all cylinders and on fire with his players. Morris outside, Dante Hall, and Sasha Vezenkov. Kick and screen action, Vezenkov on the drive. And Jerine Grant. And the timeout called for Panathinaikos and Turba. You see the screen of Giannis, who's taking care of the substitutions. Make some rotations and to make something happen in the last 5 minutes. A bit more than 5 minutes left in the last quarter of this game. Lucas, that was just too easy to intercept. Not a good idea by Turba here. Tilikina, oh wow, and he gives back the favor. Both not really concentrated after this timeout, but Turba takes advantage and leads with 14 points. Tilikina there's a side in the corner. Well, that's Nikola Milutinov, so no, not a shot taken. Sasha goes inside. Good defense, no foul call, so really no luck now for Olympiacos. Good rebound by Ward, and the game speeds up a lot right now. Fournier on the drive, he scores. The ball almost glitched out of his hands. 12-point game. Can Giannis come back here? Too many tries for a reach in and wide open lane. There is no help side. Maybe he just has set up the help side sliders too low, but also another miss with Fournier. Giannis doesn't seem to be focused on both ends of the floor, which Turba can make you hurt a lot. Lucas. Good help by Ward. Rokavopoulos for 3. Tough shot. Good rebound secured by the French forward. Another French player on the ball. Tilikina tries to push his way inside, but had to pass it out. Sasha Vezenkov. Great timing. Great tempo, actually, which is deciding for the outcome of the rhythm shooting. Another reaching try by Tilikina. Early to be in foul trouble, but too many reach-in attempts, which also were followed by easy baskets for Panathinaikos. None defended well, and rebound secured by Nikola Milutinov. Try now to let the players cut to the basket. Gets a screen action from Sasha. Wow, what a pass, but Milutinov again on the three-point line. And that is what I don't understand, because Giannis is now playing a 5-out or Bucks 2018 freelance, which makes all 5 players to stay outside. Wow, what a slam by Kendrick Nunn, rocking the rim at the Waka. 21 points for him, 10 of those were scored in the paint. Lesor, meanwhile, collects his first personal foul. It's also the first team foul pretty late in the last quarter. Tilikina, bad pass intercepted. Another bad decision by Giannis and his passings in offense. And we can tell, I think, that the game is pretty much decided, but of course every point matters, every possession matters, as head-to-heads are also important. Juancho, nice fake outside, and the slam. Giannis once again falling for those fakes. Fournier, he could go baseline, so he does. Passes to Vezenkov. Oh, another bad pass into a covered corner. And that's something that Giannis has to take care of, and he really doesn't in this season so far. And although he has a high offensive awareness and high skill, but this season is just not his season with some decisions, especially on passing and kickouts. And also the freelances sometimes are not really fitting to Olympiacos. However, he scores now with walk-up, but it seems to be too little too late. 16-point differential, it's quite huge. Especially for a Cyber EuroLeague game that is between the 2nd and the 7th, which could be potential of first-round playoff series. None. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Wow! Just passing by Sasha Vezenkov. He's like a cone or something, and with a nice dunk. It was a skill dunk. As you see, it was timed right. Yeah, another miss. A lot of misses from Fournier. It's almost just like in real life. Fournier cannot find his rhythm and cannot find his jumper recently in real life. Both free throws missed by Richaun Holmes and Turba. Fournier goes inside, gets fouled by Cedi Osman, and will walk to the line. Fournier with 21 points, 22, 4 for 7 from three-pointer. It's actually not that bad, 23 points now. Of course, also on the scoreboard, but it seems in defense, every opponent could just pass by him. And Turba will play it out. 88-71, the end result in this game. Statement win for Turba once again as he wins his 6th in a row to stay 2nd in the Cyber EuroLeague. 88-71 for Panathinaikos. Kendrick Nunn, 25 points, 8 for 14 from the field. And on the other end, Fournier with 23 points. In comparison, both shot it pretty well. 62% for Panathinaikos from the field, 50 for Giannis was just not enough because of 13 turnovers and too many points in the paint that Panathinaikos had, 48. Both shot it pretty well from behind the perimeter, 47%, 38. But yeah, that is it. And Panathinaikos will stay in Turba in the 2nd place. Giannis will stay at the play-in spots for now and fight for the top 6. That's it from us. Thank you.